Welcome back to the channel, y'all. You're watching Outdoors with Craig DZ. Today's video, we're gonna be doing a review on my XP24 Express Steel Snow Pusher. Snow Pusher. So here's my 3510 Kioti. And I've shown this before. Obviously used it with the logging stuff. And a lot around my house, doing some things here or there. So here it is. A few things I will note. So these skidders, these are actually poly. Was like an extra 300 bucks to get these. I want it to just be safe for parking lots. You're probably okay with. For your own personal driveway, man, I don't know if you want to leave the steel, you know, sliding legs on it there, because you could, like for me, my driveway's not completely flat, so there's definitely spots where the ground dips and it's uneven, and I could see those things cutting in and ended up wrecking your driveway. So the polymer ones should prevent that from happening. I've already used it once or twice on some lighter snow, so should be okay today. Another upgrade, show everyone here. I added a light bar on top of my ROP, and then two pods. Didn't even take off the, look at that. Didn't even take the plastic off that one. These on because I knew this year I was going to be using it for plowing, and I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, because backing up, like when I was using it to burn at night, was almost impossible to see anything. So this way, you know, plowing, can see at night, safe backing up, don't have to worry about any of those things. So let's open up the door. I know my wife left this morning. Let's see what we got out here. It's a little early, about 7 a.m. This is the storm that came up the coast. I think even put some spots in Georgia. Saw snowfall because my cousins were sending pictures of them making snowmen and stuff, and they live just outside of Atlanta. So stick it in here. Yeah, I mean, it's showing up here in front of the garage 3 inches. Alright, we got her warming up here. I run for a couple minutes. Get some oil going, and then we will start. Pretty good. Careful not to go over the bank. All right, YouTube, there you have it. Express Steel XP24 gets my vote. Thing cranks through the snow, and again, a lot of it probably has to do with the size tractor you have. I almost went with a size bigger than that. That's a 5-footer. Almost went with a 6-footer. Traction, pushing power. At some point, you know, you might run into an issue if the snow's too heavy, if the pusher's too big. I think the 5-footer is probably a good size. I mean, it had no problem pushing through a lot of this stuff. I mean, the other nice thing with my driveway is a lot of it is downhill, and at least that's how I, you know, at least plan it, with the tractor in the garage to start with, and then straight, you know, straight down the hill. So I don't really, even if I had a pushing issue, a lot of it's downhill. Even, you know, this section in front of my trailers is down a slight little slant. But yeah, I was able to push back everything nice. See the snowbanks down there, no problems. The tractor held traction pretty good. So yeah, no complaints there. I definitely would say it did the trick. You know, it is a little different from a traditional plow if you've never used a pusher before. It takes a little getting used to, and it's a little harder on uneven surfaces. If there's a dip or anything, you can't really plow it as easy, just because unless you're adjusting your bucket as you're going, you know, it still kind of misses the dips, right? And then for my plow, just show everyone real quick, because I know I didn't really do much. So like my plow in the center here has that a rubber plate, which is what catches the snow. So again, protects your driveway, parking lot from getting ripped up by a piece of steel. I have to see if it's adjustable, because I'd like to maybe drop it down just a hair if I can. I'm not sure if these bolts, if I can loosen them up, if that rubber piece, you know, it just has screw holes in it and it is where it is, or if I can adjust it. All right, YouTube, we're back in the garage, put away. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, overall Express Steel 5-foot pusher, XP24. I'd rate it 2 thumbs up. Did a great job. I tested it out once before when we had a dusting, and it worked fine, just to get used to kind of leveling the pusher out. The only adjustment I want to see if I can make is that rubber. The only adjustment I would make is that rubber, like cutting edge blade, to see if I could just move it down just a hair. And it's not really because it doesn't grip anything now. It's just in certain spots of my driveway, it's just a little bit uneven, and as one side, there's really no flex in that. I mean, the plow or the pusher, it's pretty solid, so there's no flex in it like a normal plow would. And so therefore, if one side just comes up just a little bit of a hair, it starts to leave a little snow behind. So I'm kind of wondering if I could lower it down just like 2-3 centimeters lower, if it will scrape a little easier, and then if it's not completely level, and then also if the ground is a little uneven, it will kind of grip a little bit more and be able to kind of reach down into the dips. And so I'll try that out. Unfortunately, looking at the footage, right, my one camera, I wanted to get a lot of the pushing and stuff up by the house. The battery died on that, so I didn't grab any of that footage, which I apologize for. I'll have to kind of next, you know, if we get another decent sized snowstorm, I'll have to make a follow-up video too, and just show you how well it works. Maybe even nighttime with the floodlights and everything on too. I think that would be cool. But Thank you for checking out the channel. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button to stay up to date on future content. I appreciate the support, everyone. Stay warm, and I'll catch you on the next one.